to avoid potential witness tampering in a criminal prosecution accusing Sam Bankman-Fried of defrauding investors and consumers. Federal prosecutors are attempting to forbid him from privately contacting current and former FTX employees. Bankman-attorney Fried responded angrily to the request made in a letter late Friday by attorneys for the U.S. Justice Department, accusing prosecutors of manipulating the evidence to paint the FTX founder in a perverse light in advance of his trial later this year. Following the heated exchange, U.S. District Judge Louis Kaplan of New York issued an order on Saturday, warning the opposing counsel in the case against using pejorative characterizations of one another's conduct and intentions after learning that Bankman-Fried sent an encrypted message via the Signal texting app to the general counsel of FTX US on January 15. Federal prosecutors expressed their worries about his attempts to contact prospective witnesses in the case in a letter to Kaplan. Bankman-Fried wrote to the FTX general counsel, referred to as Witness 1, in the prosecutor's letter, "I would really love to reconnect and see if there is a way for us to have a productive relationship, use each other as resources when possible, or at least vet things with each other." Mark Cohen, Bankman lawyer, Fried's portrayed a quite different picture in his vehement response to the prosecution. An innocent attempt to give assistance in FTX bankruptcy process, Cohen said of Bankman attempt Fried's to get in touch with the FTX general counsel. Kaplan issued a Saturday order requiring the delivery of complete copies of Bankman electronic Fried's conversations by Monday. Federal prosecutors also want Kaplan to alter the terms of Bankman release Fried's on bond so that he is not permitted to use the messaging software Signal, which has an auto-delete feature that makes messages instantly vanish, and encryption technology that helps conceal the contents from prying eyes. The prosecution informed Kaplan that using Signal to contact possible witnesses raises the likelihood that any attempt to obstruct justice by influencing a witness will itself be thwarted. When there is no proof that Mr. Bankman-Fried is actually breaking any laws, Cohen said, the government cannot justify a bail condition based on an unwarranted concern about what Mr. Bankman-Fried might do. Cohen claimed that before prosecutors sandbagged the discussions with their late Friday letter to Kaplan, they had already been in negotiations to reach a reasonable compromise before asking the judge to impose broad restrictions that would prevent Bankman-Fried from privately communicating with any present or former FTX employees. In exchange for being allowed to stay in touch with people like his father, his therapist who is still employed by the cryptocurrency exchange, and a variety of other unnamed staff members who directly reach out to him, Bankman-Fried was willing to voluntarily agree to a prohibition against him, speaking with several top FTX executives. Federal prosecutors must answer to Cohen's allegations in their 7-page letter by Monday, according to Kaplan.